What's up, my people? This is Jolly Lee Jamil, and I know it's been a while. Just been busy. Well, not really busy, but just in my own world, just doing whatever I need to do. Learning a lot, I can say that. A lot of people have been sending me videos. I've also been getting a lot of random subscribers. And when you subscribe, I go to your page and I've look at different things that you have, learn some interesting stuff. Some things I was like, okay, now you're just being funny, or just trying to whatever. But like I say, I learned some things, and some things I can look at as complete nonsense. But that's neither here nor there. Basically, I really didn't have any. This is another one of those videos where you don't have anything important in mind to say. You just want to say a bunch of stuff, just some random thoughts. I know by now everybody has, if not seen it or heard about it, the new Batman movie, The Dark Knight. Yes, it was a good movie, but my last video was about how the media basically tells you what they're doing, what they're planning, what's in their mind. Well, there's this one scene where Batman was talking to Morgan Freeman's character. I don't remember the names. I think Lucas something, Lucas Fox, I think. Yeah, that's his name. He had this little thing where he made a cell phone give off a little echo, a microphone basically, and he and Batman basically hacked every phone in Gotham to track down the Joker. Doesn't that seem a little reminiscent of something else? Cell phone hacking and, well, basically the Patriot X phone monitoring system. It sends out an echo, and you don't have to use your phone. You just be in the presence of your cell phone, and they pick up your thoughts. But not really your thoughts, but your conversations. If you say something, they record certain things, and they piece it together, and they come back to you, and you can be considered a terrorist because you said certain things. Well, that's was in the film. So if that's not blatant enough for people who don't really think these things are really going on, that should be some information for you right there. Okay, moving on to something else. If you haven't heard about some of the things that are going on in New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina, there was this situation where a couple of days after the hurricane, people were crossing a bridge to get away from the flooding. Mostly black people from the Ninth Ward and other black areas. They were crossing a bridge, and people of the other area, mainly rich white people, decided they were going to call their little goon squad, and they started shooting a lot of people. I know a couple people that got shot there, and they were trying to bring the case to the Supreme Court in Louisiana, and they shot the case down. They just tossed it out for whatever reason. That shows you that racism is still alive. I just wanted to bring that up because it's very funny that you can not only blow up some levees, because everybody I know from New Orleans have said the same thing. People who grew up in the Ninth Ward or know people from the Ninth Ward, they heard an explosion. It wasn't the levees popping. If you ever heard anything that gets overrun by water and there's a bunch of water rushing into an area, it doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound like a pop, a boom. It sounds like water rushing and knocking down a wall. It's just so many things going on right now, and there was a lot of thoughts on my mind. The whole day today I was best pictures of 2008 or whatever. And I guess it hit me that a lot went on this year. And if we all sit down and think about it, a lot went on in 2008 that is history than any other year I could say in my personal memory. More happened this year to me emotionally, physically, politically, so on and so forth. I mean, the start of the year, I lost the love of my life. I mean, got into a situation with I'm not even gonna go on and what everything that happened to me, but so many wild things happened this year, and the end of this year is a lot more going on right now. So to say that, oh, things are gonna get better, no, things are gonna get a lot worse before they get a lot better. And when things start getting bad, a lot begins to happen leading up to that very huge bad point. People, look around right now. Look around everything that's going on, everything that's happening in the world right now. Whether you believe anything that's being said by certain people, or you in your own world don't see anything differently happening, just step back for a second and just think about everything that's going on. You will see there's so much happening right now that you have to take into consideration some of the things that is going on in this world. This is one of those random things, so I think I'm gonna end randomly. I don't know if anybody have heard of the movie yet, but they're making a 2012 movie. I guess to get everybody on the bandwagon of thinking about this. This is my interpretation of what is going on, really. How a lot of these films, they prepare you for what's going on, what's happening. Well, go to Apple trailers, the Apple trailer website. Look up 2012 movie and look at the tagline from the beginning. What if the end of the world was coming? How would the governments of the world prepare the people for the coming apocalypse? They wouldn't. And that's how it went. That's how it went on, and it was this big flood and knocked down some Buddhist temple on top of a mountain, and so on and so forth. They're not going to prepare you for it because they don't want to prepare you for it. The main thing is, what I see, how I interpret this whole situation is, they are going to put this in front of your face. 2012 is going to be the big talk for the next 4 years up till that date, and they're going to try to get the people, just like they did with the Y2K situation. They're going to have the people saying, what is the government going to do about this? They did with Y2K. They're going to want the governments to do something about 2012, and you will see something happen. So, this is Jolly Jamil. I got a bit of a headache. That's why I'm rubbing my head so much, and I'm thinking a lot. I'm sleepy as well. It's 3 o'clock here right now. So, I'm gonna upload this and I'm going to bed. Look to see what's going on.